siya everywhere. Ibig sabihin, kung ano man yung value ng p na yan sa limit ng g natin, makukuha tayong value niya. So, we have here, equal lamang ito sa limit ng absolute value of x squared minus 3x plus 6 as x approaches negative 1, sorry. Dahil continuous ang absolute value, pwede ipasok yung limit sa loob. So, absolute value ng limit of x squared minus 3x plus 6 absolute value as x approaches negative 1. And ano ang limit nito? Polynomial lang siya, so we get here absolute value ng limit of negative 1 squared minus 3 times negative 1 plus 6 as x approaches negative 1. So we get here, ito ay, hindi na pala kailangan yung limit kasi pinasok pa dati. So we get here, this one will be absolute value na 1 plus 3 plus 6, this is absolute value of 10, and we get here. Is H continuous everywhere? Yes, sir. It's yes. Bakit? So, kailangan natin ano? Dahil yes siya, bakit? Kasi H of x na siya simulat sa f of g of x. Tapos, sabi dito, si g continuous everywhere. So, kung continuous everywhere si G, at the same time, si Fi continuous everywhere din. At dahil sabi dito, pag continuous daw siya sa A, pag continuous si G to A, so, a specific value ng x, meron tayong makuha dyan. Yung number na yan, kapag tinawag mo kay F, may value pa rin si F. So dahil may value to, therefore, this entire thing will give us a value. This implies that f of g of x is continuous everywhere. At dahil doon, dahil ito equal lang na sa h of x, we get here. H of x is continuous everywhere. Demonstration ng kung paano nila yung theorem. Last example para ito. Okay, we're given here that f of x is equal to p to the x and the limit of g of x is equal to 0 and x equal to 1. Let's evaluate the limit of p raised to g of x as x approaches 1. Okay, ano ulit ang e to the x? Ito yung exponential function. Ano itsura ng exponential function? di ba, dumadaan, meron siyang y-intercept dito. So, 1. Tapos, it looks like something like this. Ayan, kapag x is greater than 1. On the other hand, pwede naman siya ganito if x between 0 and 1. Regardless, ano napansin niyo nung i-sketch ko yung graph? Yung chalk ko, hindi umangat. So, what can we say about our function? Our function is continuous. In fact, continuous saan? Sa lahat ng real numbers. Sa lahat ng real numbers, may value siya. So, continuous everywhere. So, dahil continuous siya everywhere, itong limit, tapos itong function mo, parang this time, itong absolute value mo, i na ngayon yan. Ito na yung e. So, therefore, ang limit ng e to the g of x as x approaches 1 is equal to, pwede mo ngayon pagpalitin yung e at yung limit. We get your e is to the limit of g of x as x approaches 1. But what is the limit of g of x as x approaches 1? It is 0. So we get here e to the 0. But what is e raised to the 0 power? Okay, so that's it para demonstration of theorems. Okay, so far, ang puro pinag-aaral natin, continuity at a point. Continuous siya sa isang point. Pwede rin natin, nakatingin na tayo ng tinatawag ng concept ng continuity everywhere, or concept everywhere sa entire real line. Ngayon, medyo it's either point or real line. Pwede tayo magkaroon ng continuity on certain intervals lang. So, we'll now talk about continuity on intervals. Okay. Let's have this class concept as class example before we take away. A function f is continuous at an interval AB. If it's continuous at every real number, we'll say interval. So, yun lang. Parang real line mo, ginawa mo lang siya interval. Now, a function f is continuous from the left, from the right, at x equal to a. Measure here from the left. From the left at x equal to a. If all of the following are satisfied. First, f of a exists. Second, limit of f of x as x equals to a from the left exists. Kung right naman, limit of f of x as x equals to a from the right exists. And finally, limit of f of x as x equals to a from the left is equal to f of a. Dito naman, limit of f of x as x equals to a from the right is equal to f of a. So notice, halos na pareho nyo na yung continuity conditions. Pero dito, mas relax ng konti. Dito, kailangan ang f of a to solve mo siya. Dito, isa lang i-solve mo. Yung left o yung right. Hindi kailangan pareho. Isa lang. Tapos, titignan mo rin equality yung left with f of a or yung right with f of a. Hindi na kailangan lahat sila tatlo equal. So, ibig sabihin, may mga functions na may jump discontinuity at this point. Pero pag consider mo na yung left or right continuity, pwede maging continuous pa yung function. Pero continuous from the left or continuous from the right. Now, let's generalize this one. A function f is continuous on the closed interval AB. If it is continuous on the open interval AB, then continuous from the right at x equal to b. Siyempre, ito yung left-hand point mo, di ba? It doesn't make sense kung maghahanap ka na, kung mag-check ka ng continuity sa kaliwa, A, or less than A. Kasi, yung restricted domain mo, nagsisimula A. So, basically, ang i-check mo ng mga numbers ay yung mga susunod na ng A. Kaya, right at x equal to A. Now, it must also satisfy the continuous siya from the left at x is equal to b. So, yung mga mas maliit naman yung a. Kung ba pinag-check yung mga mas malaki a, kasi wala na sila sa domain natin. On the other hand, kapag meron natin half open or half closed, half open a, b, ganun pa rin continuous na sa interval na yan, then continuous from the right at x equal to a. Sabihin, hindi na kailangan i-check. Sabihin naman tayo na close, mag-check naman tayo ng continuity from the left at x equal to a. Hindi na kailangan mag-check yung continuity from the right at x equal to a. Pag may negative infinity naman tayo, ganun pa rin, parang pinunod mo lang yung, well, ito ginawa mo, ito ginawa mo, negative infinity. It is continuous on every real number, it's interval again. Now, pag b, the positive infinity, same analogous definition na. And then, kung negative infinity close a, kailangan continuous sa interval na to, tapos continuous ka from the left at x is equal to a. Pag from b to positive infinity naman, continuous ka sa open interval na to, and then continuous ka mula sa right, x is equal to a. Okay? Any questions so far? Para we-modify na natin ang complete definition. Now, let's have this last example. Determine if f of x is equal to 2x minus 3. If x is less than negative 2, x minus 5. Naman siya if x between negative 2 and 1. And 3 minus f, x if x is greater than 1 is continuous in the following interval. Okay. Ano gagawin natin dyan? Aalamin lang natin kung continuous sa bawat dito. Again, continuous sa mga bawat interval. Kapag continuous sa loob sa lahat ng numbers dito, continuous na. So, ano yung possible points of discontinuity natin? Yun ang muna yung aalamin. All we have here are linear equations. Dahil linear yan, walang rational, walang radical, walang GIF, walang absolute, walang sigma. Ang kukumplemahin lang natin yung endpoint. So, ano yung mga possible points of discontinuity? It could be negative negative 2 from the left. This is equal to 2. So from the left, it will be this one here. Limit now 2x minus 3 as x approaches negative 2 from the left. So we get here 2 times negative 2 minus 3. This is negative 7. Next, limit of f of x as x approaches negative 2 from the right. Pusin mo, hindi ko pwede yung pen machine. Okay, negative 2 from the right, ito equals sa limit na negative 2 from the right, x minus 5. So we get your x, which is negative 2 from the right. This is negative 2 minus 5, we get negative 7. So what can we say? Dahil itong dalawang ito ay equal, ang interval natin. Ang direction natin, f is continuous. At x is equal to negative 2. So kung continuous ka sa stricter na, mas strict na case, eto sa mas relax pa, ibig sabihin, kung di ka na-satisfy mo sa stricter na condition, then sa mas relax, masatisfy mo na rin. So, ang gusto naman natin, letter B, at x is equal to positive 1. Ano ang f of 1? F of 1, that would be x 1 minus 5 is this. Negative 4. Ano yung makalawa? F of, limit ng f of x as x approaches 1 from the left, that would be limit. So 1 from the left, that would be x minus 5. As x approaches 1 from the left, we get here 1 minus 1, so negative 4. Okay, number 2, limit of f of x as x approaches 1 from the right, we get here. So 1 from the right naman, gagamitin natin ay 3 minus x. What do we get here? X approaches 1 from the right, we get here. This is equal to 3 minus 1, this is 2. Okay, so itong dalawang to, hindi equal. So basically, si Fi, hindi continuous sa x equal to 1, pero ito ay may jump. Pero, hindi yung gusto natin gamitin conclusions ngayon. Kasi, nag-check na tayo ng continuity on intervals. So, ano yung mga conclusions natin? Okay, conclusions. Dalawa na naman ito eh. F of 1 is equal to limit of f of x as x approaches 1 from the left. So, ano ibig sabihin? Therefore, f is continuous from the left, from the right, from the left at x is equal to 1. On the other hand, f of 1 is not equal to the limit of f of x as x approaches 1 from the right. So dito, wala talaga tayo. Discontinuous talaga siya. So ito ay dito na lang sa kabila. Therefore, f is discontinuous at x is discontinuous from the right at x is equal to 1. Now, kapag ganito, mga from the left, from the right, hindi natin hinahanap kung present siya, kung jump, infinite, or movable. Sabihin niya na discontinuous. So, ito na lang yung mga possible conclusions. Nagiging dalawang kata. Okay, now let's analyze. Mabilis lang ito. Aalamin na naman natin ang continuous sa bawat interval. one. Continuous pa dito.
Pag negative 8 to 1.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay? Hindi naman kasama yung ano eh. Bakit siya? Bakit continuous? Saan lang tayo may discontinuity? Sa 1. Dito kasi sa interval na to, yes, since 1 is not an element of negative infinity 1. So, ibig sabihin, itong point of discontinuity, hindi siya pasok dito. So, basically, lahat ng numbers na kahit ano i-plot mo dito, magiging continuous yan. Next, number 2. From 2 to positive infinity, yes or no? Yes. Bakit? Ang aking ingatan nyo naman class, yung 1 lang eh. Yung 2, okay naman tayo eh. Sa 2, okay. Sa negative 2, okay tayo. Hindi lang tayo delikado sa 1. Dapat yung 1, parang tayong sweeper yung sa lab. So, kailangan yung 1, basta kahit alam yung discontinuity, wala siya. So, wala, yes na agad. Number 3. Negative 2 to 1, yes or no? Yes pa rin. Number 4. From negative 2 to negative 1, close, yes or no? Yes. Kasi sa negative 2, continuous na tayo. So, yes pa rin. So, number 5. Ay, 2 ba yun? Negative 2 negative 2? Sorry. Kasi ito na negative 2. Number 5, negative 2 to negative 1. How about negative 2 to 1? Number 6. Negative 2 to negative 1.
No.
Yes. Wala naman 1 eh. Yes pa rin yun. Wala naman yung 1 dito eh. Number 7. Sana kita yung exam na yes. I think game na yun. It will be yes. Ito, 1 to positive infinity. Last na to. Last na lang, 1 to positive infinity. Yes or no? Okay. Any question?
Sir, where did you get those values again?
Saan? Saan letter?
Yung... Yeah,
Ito?
no.
Ay! Given.
I given.
Oo, given yan. Oo, paano? Given yan, bibigay namin. Okay? So, kasi na-analyze yun lang. So, yun yung ano, dito class tayo yung moral dito. Mag-check namin kung discontinuity. Tapos, kolektahin yung mga points tayo sa discontinuous. Tapos, pag hindi siya pasok doon, edi yes na yung sagot. Pag pasok siya, edi no. Parang ito lang, yes, yes. Okay? So, let's have a 10-minute break. Tapos, balik tayo dito. We'll now talk about kung matapos natin ito. Okay? Yes.
Yes, no.
Paano?